welcome to another edition of We Listen to You Wednesday. We were contacted by a fan who just so happens to also be a very special person to Mr. Hueth right here.
She's a demon. I hate her.
And she had a couple requests for us. She requested that we give our fan casting for a Justice League movie, especially with all of the reveals we've been getting lately. You know, Jason Momoa is Aquaman.
Well, technically, she didn't say anything specific. She just said a.
We decided on the Justice League because there were so many. I decided on the Justice League because I made the executive decision.
Yeah, it's a good decision.
So we're just going to jump straight on into it. What we're going to do is we're going to reveal our lineups first, and then we'll break it down into who we chose to play each of the characters. Starting with Mr. Hewitt, go!
Alright, so I had Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Captain Marvel, Cyborg, the Green Lantern, and I think that was it for my main cast.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big one, but honestly, it's the Justice League. You don't want to pack too many people into it.
For my Justice League lineup, I used Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, and Hawkgirl. The classic lineup from the Justice League animated TV show, because I feel like it's a nice representation of the different aspects of DC. I wanted to include a magical character, but they are making that Justice League Dark movie eventually. Guillermo del Toro. I know, eventually. And I prefer to see Zatanna in that. Alright, so those are our lineups now. Mr. Hueth, why don't you tell us who you cast?
Alright, so for Superman and Batman, I didn't choose anyone, because no matter what I choose, A, I wouldn't like it, B, you wouldn't like it, and
C, they wouldn't like it.
C, no one would like it. No one would like it. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go with everyone else, my opinions. If you don't like it, whatever, they're my opinions, I don't really care. But Superman and Batman, I don't care about them.
We listen to you.
My Wonder Woman, I had Gina Carano. Yeah. As you can tell, she just has like the right physicality. Her acting may not be like top notch, but is decent. It's better than what I've seen a lot of other people do, and I think that she could actually make the role like awesome. So for Flash, I had one that no one is going to agree with me on, but I'll back up with a little bit of evidence.
Okay.
For Flash, I had Mark Wahlberg. Now, you may be wondering, like, why? What? If you've ever seen The Other Guys or The Happening, you'll understand his amazing comedic tones, and that's what I really want from The Flash, because how do you really act The Flash? You draw a red line with some yellow on it, and it goes. You're making a face at me.
He's a little old.
So?
That's literally the only complaint. You think of Mark Wahlberg. Well, I'm like, it's just, I always imagine the Flash being a bit younger. But no, I guess I can see that. I mean, he does. I like Mark Wahlberg.
I'm just taking liberties with a lot of this one, because my next one is going to be weird. So, Captain Marvel, I chose Donald Glover as Billy.
That's awesome.
And as actual Captain Marvel, or Shazam as this is often called, Terry Crews. So
he was almost my candidate for Green Lantern. So I like him more as a...
Yeah, like...
I like that.
It's one of those, like, I think they both could do very well in those roles. Cyborg, Michael Jai White, because I love Michael Jai White. Like, he needs to be in more everything. After I saw Spawn, I'm like, this is great. Then after I saw Black Dynamite, he became one of my personal heroes. So that movie's amazing. Green Lantern, this is one that I know a lot of people will argue with me with. Ryan Reynolds still. Like,
no, I told you know, because I remember when the movie came out, I thought that's going to be good casting.
Yeah, like
the script was just bad.
Oh yeah, I hold true to the fact that if they make a second one, it could be infinitely better than the first. They just can't make a second one because the first one was so terrible.
So bad, right? Yeah.
Actually, I have some villains.
I want to hear.
For Lex Luthor, Michael C. Hall. I thought he kind of has that methodical like presence to him. But he also can like bring a happy, fun, like visual presence to it. So for my choice for Brainiac, I went with David Hyde Pierce.
Oh yeah!
Like they can just like CG him like a little bit bigger, but like his tone is just very Brainiac.
So for my list, I'd say Wonder Woman, Gina Carano. She's just a badass.
Yeah.
I'll never not love her.
Yeah.
I also didn't cast a Batman, but we'll get back to that later.
Right.
For Superman, I actually left Henry Cavill. I think he has the right look for it. I mean, I think Man of Steel, like people were mixed on it or whatever, I liked it enough because I thought he did a good job of what he was given. You know, I mean, like they definitely could have upped the plot a little bit, you know. But I think he looked like Superman. He looked like Clark Kent. That's really all I need from a Superman. And then for Flash, I picked 2 people. Armie Hammer. What do people know him from? He was in
Lone Ranger, bro.
That's right. I never saw this movie, but he was in that.
Neither did I, but
and
I just remember like there's a human named Armie Hammer.
But
awesome.
I think he has the right look for like Barry Allen. I think he just looks like the current incarnation of Barry Allen. Makes sense for me. And he's not a bad actor, and I think he could bring the humor to the role.
Oh, yeah.
Or the voice actor for Flash from the Justice League TV show, Michael Rosenbaum.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he was Lex Luthor, and that might confuse some people. He just, again, he does humor really well. Like Green Lantern, okay. So, I listed castings for 2 different Green Lanterns. For Jon Stewart, who was the one from Justice League, I chose either Idris Elba from Luthor, who I think would bring like a real like gravitas to the role, and he's, you know, he's just
he'd be powerful in that role.
I think he'd be believable as like an older soldier type, you know. And then, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because he's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and everything he does is magic.
Of course.
Or if they went with Kyle Rayner instead, because I feel like, given that Hal Jordan was already used and the movie didn't do too well, I doubt they'd want to use him again. They probably won't use Guy Gardner because not a lot of people like Guy Gardner. I only like him as a Red Lantern. I figured they'll either go with Jon Stewart because people are already aware of him, or Kyle Rayner because they'll want to introduce a new character, one who has important cosmic significance later on. So if they went with Kyle Rayner, I really like Ben Whishaw from the James Bond movie he was in, Skyfall. He's Q.
Skyfall.
Yep. That movie.
Yep,
that one.
Those are the lyrics, right?
Spot on. But yeah, Q from the movie. I think he'd be a believable kind of like artistic type. It would be nice to see him against the other characters who are kind of like more seasoned, you know? Mm-hmm. Even when they're new, you kind of get a feeling that they all do their job better. And Kyle Rayner is one who just kind of had to like fumble into it and then worked his way up. So I think that'd be a nice choice. Aquaman. Originally, I wanted to keep it Jason Momoa, like they've cast recently, because I think he's awesome. But I think another actor who actually did like a really, really good job with it, Alexander Skarsgård from like he's regal as yeah, he's regal as I'm gonna say it again. Like I believe him as a king. I believe he's intimidating.
He's all lean, like he's decently muscular, but he's all like this big and this thin.
But then for Martian Manhunter, since I still wanted to include Jason Momoa in the movie, I put him as the Manhunter because Manhunter's supposed to be intimidating and not look human. And if you shaved off Jason Momoa's hair, I don't think he would look good. I mean, he's just terrifying as it is. You make him bald, he's just, you know, frightening. Okay, and then my last one, Hawkgirl, which I, again, put in there only because she was in the original Justice League cast. I actually chose Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
She's in everything. Everyone loves her. And she's a believable soldier type. She's got the skin tone, she's got the frame, she's got even the voice for it. Like, she just makes, like, I was trying to figure it out, and I saw her, and I was like, oh, yeah, done, Hawkgirl.
Okay.
Too easy. I want to hear your joke ones.
Alright, so, for the Wizard Shazam, I had Christopher Walken.
So oh man, I can't even tell. I would pay to see Donald Glover and Christopher Walken in the same scene.
What am I doing here? You're the new Captain Marvel. Whenever you need to transform, just say my name. If you forget, it's Shazam.
Shazam.
What's wrong with you? And then the only other one I had was for Vandal Savage, because I would want there to be a Legion of Doom movie. Vandal Savage would be Michael Cera.
Timeless murderer. Rapist, just the worst person in the world, goes around Michael Cera.
Hey guys, you wanna make a Legion of Doom?
Oh my god, I just dropped my sword in your crotch.
Oh no,
Probably gonna bleed out. Oh man.
Oops.
I gotta go. But you know what, now that you said that, I actually want to change, because I had as my joke Batman, Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
The most sarcastic no ever. Just shames his enemies into turning themselves in. But I'm thinking he might make a good Green Lantern. Like an actually good Hal Jordan.
Well, as always, remember who you are and what you are.
Don't go causing any trouble out there in that crazy world.
And remember, the 18th of September. Because it's like September and stuff.
And it comes after the 17th. Andy Samberg is Cheetah.
Yes!
Gina Carano. Punching Andy Samberg.
Man, Joe stuck.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
New 52 to... New 52. Future's End. What can we say?